Hello guys, we're here for the match analysis, the match reaction. Arsenal 3, Bilbao 0. I thought there wasn't going to be any penalty shootout, but they're actually taking penalties as we speak. But we're here for the match reaction. We'll keep an eye on the penalties. Bilbao have scored their first penalty. Let's see who's going to take our next penalty. So we'll go through the penalties and then we'll get to the match reaction. That is Merino who's taking our first penalty. He missed last time. So let's see, before getting into the match reaction, let's get through the penalties fast and see who is scoring the penalty. But what a performance. Today was a very, very good performance compared to the last games. Today was very good. Merino. Oh, fantastic. That is how you take a penalty, Merino. That's how you take a penalty. That was much, much better than what he did last time. We'll get to the match reaction, let the penalties get taken fast, and guys make the thumbnail as well. I'm making the thumbnail right here live right now. But let me know who your man of the match was, which player impressed you the most. The new signings, very, very good today. I'm actually going to put a poll in the chat. Bilbao taking their second penalty now. See. Very good win, but we are going through the penalties. Bilbao with the second one now. They scored another very good penalty. 2-1. That's a fantastic penalty. There no chance of saving that. No chance of saving that one. Most of our players have gone off. Saka is still on. Saka played 90 minutes. Let's make this thumbnail. Let's put, of course, Gyökeres is going to be on the thumbnail, of course. You're so wrong if you think Gyökeres is not going to make the thumbnail. Who's taking the second penalty? We've done this a lot, this transfer. Is that Kai? It is. Very good penalty, Havertz. Kai and Merino both scoring their penalties. Havertz has seen Gyökeres and he said, nah, don't forget about me. Watch this goal and watch this penalty as well. Okay, let's put this thumbnail there. 2 penalties out of 2 for both teams. We're going to get into the match reaction. Let's finish the penalties fast. A lot to talk about today. Bilbao taking their third penalty now. Let's see. Oh, man, these penalties are so good. Hell. No chance of saving it. No chance. We've done, this is like the 4th penalty shootout we've done this preseason so far. Yep, we're going to, Cookie says Gyökeres shows his level. He does. Madueke is taking a penalty again today. Hope he scores today. Hope he scores. Because we are going to need them in the cup competitions if we go to penalties. It's been all left footers, Merino and who else am I forgetting? Merino, Havertz, and now we're going to go to the match reaction, guys. All right, let's finish the penalties first. All right, I almost saved that one. Oh, we got to see the Gyökeres celebration. It's a little bit behind. Madueke took a Panenka. Oh, disgustingly good, man. The confidence is there. Madueke is taking a Panenka. That is so good. Bilbao scored their 4th penalty. Bilbao don't look like they're going to miss any. Our penalty record is not that great, though. We are losing a lot of the penalty shootouts. Bilbao look like they're going to win this. Nwaneri has missed his penalty. Those are all left footers taking penalties for us. It went over the bar as well. Don't worry about that on Ethan. He's missed. Bilbao have missed their 5th penalty. So Arsenal still have a chance to equal it, to make it 4-4. Oh, I actually do need us to win this penalty shootout today because of how many we've lost recently. We don't want to make it a habit of losing on penalties. Who's stepping up for the 5th penalty? Don't miss this one. We have to score this one to make it 4-4. Saka, of course. Saka scores, of course. I just realized again, Saka is also left-footed. Those are 5 left-footed players who've taken all our penalties. Saka, Nwaneri, Havertz, Madueke, Merino. We have so many left-footers to the point where all 5 who have taken are left-footers, and we could even have had Odegaard taking one as well if he was on the pitch. Saka doesn't miss, of course. Sudden death, another sudden death just like the other day. What a performance today. We are going to talk about the game, just finishing the penalty shootout, and then we get straight into the match reaction. I was doing a watch along. They didn't say anything about a penalty shootout. As soon as I clicked end the stream, I see there's a penalty shootout. Man, these penalties are so good. Bilbao have scored their next one. Who's taking our 6th one? It has to be someone who doesn't like taking penalties. Let's see who's taking the next one for Arsenal. Sudden death, 6th penalty for Arsenal. Who is this? It's Saliba. Whew. Even Saliba is fantastic at penalties. This guy is like a 400 million pound player, this Saliba guy. Saliba scores his penalty as well. That's confident. What a game, by the way. What a performance today. I'm so happy. The fact that we got both Gyökeres and Havertz scoring as well, 2 fantastic goals. Absolute cinema. The Lewis Kelly is another left footer who's going to come and take a penalty as well if Bilbao... Yeah, the next one. Bilbao taking their 7th penalty. Amos says I'm enjoying. Gilbert says great game. 7th penalty for Bilbao. He missed it. David Raya saved it. So one more. If we score this one, we win the penalty shootout. 6-5 if we score this one. No. Was that a Raya save or did it hit the post? It's so difficult to see. Yeah, so as I said on the watch along, they say Gyökeres does not score from headers. He scored one of the best headers I've ever seen. Who's taking the next one? The last one? Zubimendi. Oh, what a penalty. Zubimendi. Zubimendi was very good today as well. Arsenal have won the penalties. Zubimendi scored his. Saliba scored his. Madueke Panenka his as well. Confidence. Saka scored his. Merino scored his. Havertz scored his. Only one miss from Nwaneri. But today we've actually won the penalty shootout. That's new. We've lost like the last 4 in a row. So let's get the match reaction. I was just waiting for the penalties. There's already 300 of you here on YouTube and Facebook. So let's get to it. So I hadn't even prepared for anything. I just went live because there was a penalty shootout. Let me write this 3-0. There you go. Arsenal 3, Athletic Bilbao, not Atletico. Atletico is a different team. Athletic Bilbao, 0. Fantastic performance. My prediction was 3-2 for this game. I thought Bilbao would definitely score. I thought not because our defense is bad, but the last game our defense was not good against Villarreal. But I thought even with Gabriel back, even with Timber back, because these guys haven't really played They haven't really played a lot of minutes in this preseason. I was thinking, maybe Bilbao are going to get opportunities to score. They're going to get a couple of goals, but you're still going to score ours as well. But it didn't turn out that way. What a comfortable game. What a win. What a fantastic performance. Even Martinelli was good today in the first half, believe it or not. So that is what we want to see. And today there's a lot to talk about. And let's start the lineup. There's already a lot of you here. We won today, Marquette, though. We won. 6 of the players scored their penalty. So that is good. I mean, Yokra is not on the pitch. Odegaard is not on the pitch. Even Rice was not on the pitch. All those guys will probably take a penalty shootout if you're in the Champions League quarterfinal or something. Mohamed says, I'm the happiest person because Yokra scores his first goal. Superb. So let's go to the lineup that Arsenal had today. Let's do this. Let's put it on screen. Saka had a 9.9 rating. That's crazy. So let's put this on screen. So this is the lineup that we went for today. We went with Calafiori at left back, Orion goal, obviously. Then Calafiori at left back with Saliba and Timber at the back. So very, very happy to have Timber back. Very, very happy to have Calafiori back. Very, very happy to have Gabriel back. We needed all those three of players to be, fit. Now, all of a sudden, our defense is looking good. Ben White is there. Timber is there. Calafiori is there. Lewis Kelly is there. Gabriel, Kivio, Saliba, Mosquera. All of a sudden, our defense is looking good. And Zinchenko is also still at Arsenal, so he's like a third left back option. So all our defenders are fit at the moment. So that is fantastic. So very interesting wise is I was thinking the people who are going to start today are the ones who are going to start against Man United next week. That's probably how it's going to be. So does that mean Calafiori starts next week and not Lewis Kelly? I'm really looking forward to see how that is going to be. So I think all the other players who are on screen right now for us, they are going to play next week against Man United. They're going to start. But there's two positions which we don't know who's going to start. One of them is right back. Now, right back, Ben White has been very good so far in preseason, and Timber hasn't played a lot of minutes, but Timber came in today again, and Timber looks very good. So at right back, it could be Timber, it could be Ben White against Man United. At left back, it could be any of them as well. It could still be Timber, because in the second half, we saw Timber at left back, Ben White at right back. It could be Calafiori, and it could still be Lewis Kelly. So those are the only two positions I'm thinking anything can happen in terms of next week against United. But midfield, I expect it to be this one: Declan Rice, Martin Zubimendi, and Martin Odegaard. And then up front, Saka had a 9 rating. Man, this guy is incredible. Saka on the right, Martinelli on the left, and Gyökeres up front. So that is what I'm expecting to be there next week. And then on the bench, obviously we had players like Kepa, Madueke, Reece Nelson. Max Daumann was not there today. He's gone on holiday. Max Daumann is so good. We've sent him on holiday. He's so good. But he did not rest so far this preseason, so he's gone for his holiday. So our bench looked like this. Mosquera, Madueke, Lewis Kelly, Havertz, Nwaneri, Merino. Havertz is also back from injury. Rogers, Kepa, Zinchenko, Kivio, Nelson, and Lokonga. So that was our bench today. And Bilbao team is it's not a bad team. Bilbao are in the Champions League for next season. Bilbao actually finished on the same points as Villarreal last season in La Liga, and we've seen what Villarreal have done to us. But the thing with Villarreal and Bilbao, they've both been very poor in this preseason. Bilbao, I think, have played 6 games before today. They had lost like 5 of them, and they had lost to a couple of not so good teams. So they haven't been great so far this preseason. We were hoping to see Nico Williams playing at the Emirates, but for Arsenal. But yeah, he was playing for Bilbao today. My prediction was 3-2, but I was really looking at the performance. I was waiting to see how many chances we create for Gyökeres today, because last time we gave him 1 chance, and even that chance we created for Gyökeres last game, it wasn't even a pass to him. Merino was passing that ball to Saka, and then Gyökeres just went past with it and had a shot. So I was looking to see how many chances we'd create for Gyökeres. Number 2, Martinelli, because he started once again today. It means he's going to start against Man United next week. Can he have a good performance today? Number 3, that is like the first time we've seen Zubimendi, Rice, and Odegaard starting together. So I was looking to see how that midfield works together. And obviously, very happy to see Timber back, Calafiori back, and Gabriel back starting. But mainly the forward areas. How many chances are we going to create today? And how many shots are we going to have? And even defensively, because last game we were not good defensively. And if we go to the Tottenham game, we made a mistake. We considered from that. And even the Newcastle game, I think we made a mistake. We considered from that. So we need to improve our defense as well. That is what I was looking for today. But I still expected us to concede. I went for a 3-2 win. Now, the first 20 minutes of that game, there wasn't any, clear-cut chances for any of the teams, but we actually still made two mistakes, and it led to Bilbao having two shots. One of them was from Calafiori. The other one, I can't remember who it was from. I forgot to write it. But yeah, we made two mistakes, but it was simple shots for Raya to save. And then we also had a couple of attempts as well. Saka with one of them. Basically, all the four shots that were taken, two apiece from both teams in the first 25 minutes. Both of them were easy to save shots from the goalkeepers. Our first real opportunity came from an amazing piece of play today. We were moving the ball very well. I absolutely enjoyed that. Zubimendi was involved in that. Zubimendi was on the right wing playing 1-1-2s with Saka. Zubimendi, the defensive midfielder, yeah, he was on the right wing playing 1-2s with Saka. And first was Saliba carrying the ball forward for us. Saliba is just incredible, man. He doesn't even lose the ball at all. Even when there's like two players surrounding him, he's not scared of, carrying the ball forward until a good pass is available. I think he gave the pass to Saka to Zubimendi. Zubimendi went with it to the right wing, and then Saka made a good run for him. Zubimendi picked out the pass, and then I could see when Saka was running to the ball, I could see where Gyökeres was. I was screaming, just pass the ball to Gyökeres, please. Saka did exactly that. Gyökeres had a shot on target, but he kind of fluffed it. He mishit it. Yeah, it wasn't with a lot of power. So that was the first chance we created for Gyökeres from Saka. He mishit it. It went on target. The goalkeeper saved it, but it was never going to be a goal. It was mishit. But that was the first chance. That is good. That was the first chance we created for Gyökeres in the first 22nd minute of the game. Last time he had to wait until like the 60th minute to get a chance. So that was good. Calafiori as well, again, some really neat piece of play on the left side from Martinelli, from Rice, from Calafiori. Gyökeres made a run to the left wing. Gyökeres created the chance for Calafiori, who shot it off target. But throughout that, between the 20th minute and 35th minute, I think that is the best football I've seen us played so far in this preseason. And Zubimendi was involved a lot. Gyökeres was involved a lot. Saka was involved a lot. Odegaard, Martinelli, and Calafiori were also all involved in that. But still no goal. Zubimendi once again showed us this time defensive work. Zubimendi once again absolutely fantastic. So last game I was really impressed by Nogard, and this game I was really impressed by Zubimendi. So far those new signings in midfield for me, they've been very, very good. And Zubimendi once again today, he was very good with that tackle. Now that piece of play led to us getting a corner. Rice, obviously with his good corners, Rice put in a cross. It was cleared. It went to Saka on the right wing. Saka did not put back another cross. He instead gave the pass to Zubimendi. Zubimendi first time he did not touch the ball and have a touch and then cross. No, straight from the Saka pass, Zubimendi whipped it in, and guess who scored his first Arsenal goal? What a header from I need to get Gyökeres on screen to put him on screen, man. We've already seen the lineup. Gyökeres, this first Arsenal goal, and the assist came from who? From Zubimendi. I was not ready for Zubimendi assist and Rice goal. I don't think I was ready for that. I was not ready for that. But the header that Gyökeres scored, that is a striker's finish. That was absolutely fantastic, and we got to see this celebration for the first time in an Arsenal shirt. Whew. Bro, I did a watch along. You can go and see my celebration. I was so happy seeing Gyökeres score, especially from a Zubimendi assist as well. And you know what we've been told? Gyökeres does not score headers. He's missed 20 headers in a row. He is not good at headers, and Arsenal always putting crosses. Is going to struggle. Nah. Second start for Arsenal. Boom, header, goal, fantastic cross from Zubimendi. If you give him the service, he's going to score. That was the second chance we had created for him, and lo and behold, he scored. Last game, we gave him one chance. He shot it. It was saved. Today, first shot, it was saved. Second shot, in. That's what he do. We give the striker 3 or 4 chances. He's going to get you 2 goals at least. Haaland gets 5 or 6 chances every game. He ends up scoring 2 goals every game as well. So that's what you need to do. You need to give these players like Salah. You know how many shots Salah has in a game? Sometimes even has 8 shots in a game. That's what you need to do with a player like Gyökeres. Doesn't matter if he misses, give him more chances. He's not going to score 5 chances out of 5. Give him more chances, chance after chance after chance. But that was a fantastic goal, man. From the Saka touch to the Mendy cross to the Gyökeres finish. He opened his Arsenal account, things you love to see. Because I've been seeing the rival fans starting to count Gyökeres 2 games without a goal. They even counted the one that he played 5 minutes. I tweeted the other day and said, you guys are wasting your time. Gyökeres is not going to get to 7 games not getting an assist or a goal. Already is going to score against Man United and it's going to score a couple against Leeds, so you're wasting your time already. And today he opened his Arsenal account. Absolutely loved it because I know Thierry Henry went like, was it 9 or 10 games without scoring back in 1999? But with a player like most players, you want them to open their account early. You don't want Gyökeres to go 10 games without a goal, and then the confidence is shot, and then he, is starting to get subbed off early, no goal. No, you want him to open his Arsenal account right away, open his Arsenal account early, score the goals, and then from that point on, you're happy about everything and is confident, and the players know how to play with him, all of that. So absolutely fantastic to open his account that early, and it was early in the game as well, that fourth minute thing to love to see. Literally 1 minute later, Gyökeres was involved again. This time it was Gyökeres, Odegaard, and Saka involved in the goal, and Odegaard passed to Saka, and Saka with a good finish, slots it past the goalkeeper to make it 2-0. And those are the guys that are probably going to be our top scorers next season, depending on how many minutes players play. Obviously, Merino could be up there. Obviously, Havertz could be up there. Whoever else up, you never know who's going to be the top three. But Gyökeres and Saka are probably going to be in the top three of Arsenal goals next season. Who's going to be third? I don't know. So you need Gyökeres and Saka to, keep on getting the goals and keep on assisting. That is what you need. So 2-0 to Arsenal. And at that point, we were rewarded with how we were playing. We were moving the ball so well, moving the ball quickly. Martinelli was going past this player a couple of times, crossing the balls. A couple of them ended up in corners. Stuck on the right side, we were moving the ball quickly. We were actually using the heat map from the first half. We were using the left side more than the right side. Yes, so today we used the left side in the first half more than the right side. And even the middle, and that is because we had Zubimendi there, Odegaard there, and Gyökeres there as well, holding up the ball well and moving it well. So 2-0 to Arsenal, two good goals, Gyökeres and Saka. The first one was definitely the standout, very, very good cross from Zubimendi, very good finish from Gyökeres. So from that point on, nothing much happened in the rest of the first half. So at halftime, we made two subs. Madueke came on. So for me, I had Madueke starting this game instead of Martinelli because I wanted to see Madueke for at least 60 minutes on the left side. We'll talk about Madueke, by the way. Madueke was fantastic when he came on. I could not believe my eyes. I was like, Martinelli played well in the first half, and Madueke is the sub is also playing well in the second half. And on top of that, Havertz came on and scored a goal like Aguero. Fantastic. So Madueke came on, Ben White came on for Martinelli and Calafiori. Good, because you don't want to push Calafiori too fast, 70 minutes, and then he gets injured again. You don't want that. Give him 45 minutes, 60 minutes, comes on sometimes. And then Timber moved to the left back position. Ben White stayed in the right back position. And then Madueke was playing on the left wing. Now, Madueke in that second half was absolutely incredible. I liked the way Declan Rice knows how to play with Madueke already. The way he was passing the ball very quickly to Madueke, and Madueke plays like the way Tierney used to play. Tierney used to get the ball and then just run past the player and then cross the ball. No nonsense. Run past the player, cross. Run past the player, cross. And those, hard-hitting crosses, not the chipped ones or the floating ones, like the whipped crosses. That's how Tierney used to do it. Now, Madueke did that a lot today as well. He gets the ball from Rice, goes past one player, cross. And he could easily have had like 3 assists today, Madueke. The first one that he got, it was from a Ben White cross. He went to him on the left wing, and then he returned it, and then Saka didn't really get to it. He was being marked by like 3 players, but it could have been a goal from Saka from a Madueke assist. Once again, we were seeing different. Gyökeres was making so many good runs today, in like on the left side, on the right side. We were actually picking out those passes, even Odegaard. So that's why I'm predicting Odegaard to have 15 plus assists this season because of that. If you just watch the second half and see how many runs Gyökeres made and Odegaard picked out that pass, I'm like, when it's closer to the goal, this is a goal because it's going to create those chances. Odegaard is a very good passer of the ball. Sometimes it takes too much time on the ball, but when he has Saka and Gyökeres making the runs, he's going to get those assists. So Gyökeres is fantastic in that point. And 5 minutes later, he hit the post from a Madueke assist. Now, Madueke once again with a fantastic cross, and Gyökeres so unlucky not to get his second goal of the game. Could have been another header again. So I don't think I was ready to have Zubimendi assist Gyökeres goal and Madueke assist Gyökeres goal in the same game. I would have screamed if that ended up in a goal, Madueke 15 minutes after coming on. But that was fantastic as well. Gyökeres unlucky not to get a second goal. We made 2 more subs. Mosquera came on, Lewis Kelly came on, Timber and Gabriel went off. So I guess the plan was to give Timber and Gabriel 62 minutes each. There was a few fouls here and there again. Next season, really, I want us to change a few of these preseason games because I know we do it because of the money, but I look at all these other teams and the teams that they play in preseason. Like Barcelona have been playing against Daegu, something from Korea. You know, Tottenham have played, I think, Luton or someone. Man United have been playing against Everton, Bournemouth, Leeds. It's okay to play against those teams to test each other, test yourself, but mix it up. You know, I don't want us to play Liverpool, Man United, Newcastle, Tottenham, Chelsea every single preseason. And then also the teams that we've played with Bilbao and Villarreal, so many fouls today and last time against Villarreal. It's a bit too risky with all these fouls and all that. But hey, let's see what they do from next round. Let's to mix it up. Two difficult teams, three difficult teams, and then, you know, play FC Porto or even play Barcelona. I'd rather play Barcelona than playing Tottenham in preseason because something new. But I get why they do that. Money, and also because, you know, you're playing these teams in the Premier League, I guess. But yeah, there were so many fouls between that point. Lewis Kelly got a yellow card. He also committed a foul himself. And then Kai Havertz came on for Gyökeres. Kai Havertz got 20 minutes today. Gyökeres got 70 minutes. That was good. And when Kai Havertz came on, it was like he was telling us, don't forget about me. I know you're happy about Gyökeres, but do not forget about me. The goal that Havertz scores was absolutely fantastic. But before that, Rice actually made a mistake, and Bilbao almost counter-attacked us. It was a corner from Arsenal. Instead of Rice putting it in the box, he took a short corner, and he literally passed it straight to a Bilbao player. Not the best of passes at all from Rice. But the thing with Rice, if you see that that event right there in the 80th minute, he passes the ball to a Bilbao player from the corner kick, and then he ran back and won the ball back. He did not let the Bilbao player get anywhere with that. Ran back and won the ball back. So that is what Rice does for you. He does not give up, man. He's going to come back and intercept. Now, you don't want them to make those mistakes, obviously, because you don't want to run back and use that much energy in a preseason game because you made a mistake. That's how people pick up injuries. But it was absolutely fantastic the way he came back and recovered the ball. And there was still time for one more goal. This time it was Kai Havertz, and the Havertz goal was absolutely brilliant. The Gyökeres header was very good, but that Havertz finish was very impressive. Now, the goal that he scored against Brighton at home last season, it was Saka with the lobbed pass to Havertz, and then Havertz chipped the goalkeeper. The early game, the first game where Rice picked up a red card, I think it was the third game of the season. Today it was even farther back. And usually when Havertz picks up the ball in that situation, you think he's not going to have the pace like to cover and, you know, run past a player like that. But he did. And that pass from Saka was good. And that finish from Kai Havertz as well was absolutely fantastic. And a very, very good goal. He had the composure. And it's like he was talking to all of us Arsenal fans. He was telling us, watch what I'm going to do here. Just watch. You've been talking about Gyökeres so much, but here I am as well. Here is your goal as well. So the Havertz goal probably could even be, I really like the Gyökeres goal, very close. It's very close between the two, whose goal was good or better, because Havertz's goal was really good as well. I want to ask you guys a poll in the chat, who your man of the match was. Let me put that question in the chat very, very quickly, who your man of the match was. If you're watching on a different platform and not YouTube, you can comment. I'm going to come to you guys' comments. I can see you, Sancho. I can see you, Cookie, Dan, Musa. I can see all your comments. I'm going to come to them. Let me put a poll here. Who was your man of the match? Man of the match. I think you obviously have to nominate Saka. Let's see, Saka, Gyökeres. Zubimendi was very good as well, so he's definitely going to be a different player. Let me see who you guys. Am I missing someone obvious? Saka, Gyökeres, Zubimendi. I don't know. I don't think I missed someone obvious. So let me put those three players there. Who your man of the match was? You can vote in the chat. Let me know who your man of the match was. So Gyökeres, Saka, Zubimendi are a different player, because I still feel like players like Madueke was very good in the second half as well. So that was the third goal from Havertz. Fantastic. Other Saka assist. So Saka today, goal and an assist. Nwaneri and Merino came on for Odegaard and Rice. So players like Ben White and Saka played 90 minutes. We still have like 8 days to go before the Man United game. So hopefully Saka, Ben White and those players recover in time. But overall, that was a very, very good performance from Arsenal. Way, way better than what we saw against Villarreal, better than what you saw against Tottenham for sure. Now, we can take a look at the stats before we come to the player ratings and the comments. Let's go to I want to check the stats. Last time he had more than 50 touches in the opposition box. Let's see today. So we had more possession, 58% to 42. 4 big chances for Arsenal, 0 for Bilbao. Bilbao basically didn't do anything. Like since the 20th minute, they did not do anything at all. I did not see Raya at all, like from the 20th minute. We had 10 shots. They had 2. Those are the 2 that we made a mistake in the first half, and then the other shot from that. Our goalkeeper made 2 saves. The goalkeeper made 3 saves. We had 6 corner kicks. Bilbao had 0. They had 12 fouls. We had 6. We made more passes. They made more tackles. We had more free kicks. Yellow card 1 apiece. Let's look at the attack map once again. So, yeah. So on the left side. So overall in the game, we use the left side more with the arrow there. So we use the left wing more, then the right wing, then the middle of the pitch. So actually after the first half, the right side was third, the middle of the pitch was second. So that's what I want to see. Use all the sides, not just Saka and Ben White and Odegaard all the time. Let's get something from Martinelli. Let's get something from Miles. Let's get something from Calafiori. Let's get something from Madueke, whoever is playing on that left side. Let's use both sides now. Let's not be predictable in terms of how we play our game. We scored 2 big chances. We missed 2 big chances. Which one was that? Was that the one that Gyökeres hit the post? Does that count as a big chance? I'm guessing. I can't remember the other one. Gyökeres. It might have been Gyökeres, the one that he hit the post and the one that was saved in the first half. Probably those are the ones. Through passes, 1, that sounds quite low. I saw a couple of through passes in this game, unless they're saying that through passes that ended up in a shot. Touches in opposition box. Today we had 35 touches in their box. Last time we had 15 Villarreal's box. 35 is a lot. And Bilbao had the best defensive record in La Liga last season. They conceded less goals than Barcelona, less goals than Real Madrid, less goals than Atletico Madrid. So they usually do have a very good defense. So for us to have 35 touches in the opposition box, that is really good. Let's see, 2 offsides, duels. We won more. Let's see, ground duels 29 out of 52. They won 23. We won 8. They won 6 aerial duels. Dribbles, we completed 7 out of 14. They completed only 1. We won more tackles. Tackles won 80% for us. They had 16 tackles, but their tackle rate was less, 56%. So overall, I think the numbers are good. Obviously, you'd want to, this here, errors leading to a shot. I mean, you're not going to have a clean game completely. So if you're just only going to have 1 mistake leading to a shot, I guess that is fine. Obviously, you will still need more in terms of what clearances are this? 9 clearances a piece. You still need more in terms of this. This right here, big chances. 4 is not bad. Total shots 10. Yeah, you want, especially in a home game, you want at least more than 15 to 20 shots in a game where you're playing at home. Sometimes you can even argue 20 plus shots. That's what you need in terms of, getting shot after shot, peppering their goalkeeper. That is what you need to see. So let's see. Let me take a few of your comments and then I come to the player ratings because there's a lot of comments. I'm going to miss most of them. Let's see. Thank you, RK, for the super chat. I really appreciate it. Thank you for the watch along. Really enjoyed that one today, celebrating all the Gyökeres girls and stuff. Thank you for watching and thank you for your support. We're gonna make it to the boys, says Cookie. Let's see. Live in the commentaries. Thank you for watching, Gilbert. I appreciate it. Musa says Mosquera composure is beyond measures, but Zumen is exceptional. He was very good. It's looking good so far. Same with Nogard as well. So much optimism, says Ken. When you win the last game of preseason, yes. Imagine if you had lost today and then you've lost 3 games in a row. Going into next week is difficult. Now, 4 days ago, Man United fans were saying we can't wait to play Arsenal, and Arsenal fans were saying we're not ready for Man United. Now, Man United have drawn with Everton and Fiorentina today. Now they're the ones who are saying, oh my goodness, our Gyökeres that just scored today, are we going to be able? I've seen their fans saying, oh my goodness, they were not ready. Who's going to mark Gyökeres? Andrew says, I'm very happy Gyökeres scored today. This confidence will be great to going into Old Trafford next week. Andrew says Gyökeres also hit the post from the header, and people say he doesn't score headers. Yeah, that was almost his second goal from a header. I can see the competition between Gyökeres and Havertz working for us. And someone say that, I saw someone saying that on Twitter. Maybe, Havertz seeing Gyökeres now sudden maybe he'll start scoring those goals. And listen, it can only be good for us. If Saka is scoring and assisting, and Gyökeres is scoring, and Havertz is coming off the bench and scoring, and Madueke is coming off the bench and playing like that, and we have Zubimendi playing like that, and Nogard coming off the bench, and Mosquera coming off the bench and playing like that, and they still have players like Lewis Kelly or Calafiori on the bench, that is good. Gyökeres is on fire now, goal after he scored after this starting against Man United, says one. I'm so much happy for the striker scoring, says Samuel. I'm very happy we're going to get a win against Man United, hopefully, man. If we can't do that, that would be a fantastic start this season. Dan says, man, he looks the real deal. He offers so much defensively and offensively. He looks very comfortable on the ball. Literally reminds me of players like Fabregas in that midfield. I love the Gyökeres performance tonight, says Mega Boss. I'm happy, bro. I'm really happy, says Lamine. Bravo, great player with great goal, says Ahmed. We have to cross the ball in front of the goal, bro. We need the underballs there, says Sancho. Yeah, I mean, Saka did put in a cross for Gyökeres, and Madueke did also put in a good cross for Gyökeres. One of them hit the post, the other one Gyökeres hit it. All of them ended up being, test for the goalkeeper, I guess. Yeah, I know what you mean. If you drop as many crosses as you can in those positions, they're going to land to Gyökeres, to Rice, all of those players. Raya just makes things happen in these quick reactions, knowing Gyökeres movements. It's really working well. As I've told you guys consistently, Gyökeres for me is not a Raya for me is not a problem. Raya for me is the best goalkeeper in the league. So I know he made I should have saved the shot from Newcastle at the time. But for me, he's been very good. Man of the match. All these guys are saying Saka, man of the match, Saka, man of the match, Saka, man of the match, Saka, man of the match. Man of the match is Zubimendi, says Kondwani. Zubimendi, man of the match, Saka, all of you guys. I'm going to come to the rest of your comments. Let's quickly do the player rating. So Arsenal 3 Bilbao 0 player ratings. Let's start with Raya. Now, literally, he had nothing to do. He had 2 saves to make. The long passes were good. He kept a clean sheet, but in terms of save, Raya did not have anything to do at all. So, in terms of rating, it's difficult. I'm going to give him a 7 out of 10 because he did his job. He was absolutely comfortable. The long passes. Literally, there's some points in that game where Raya was basically where Rice and Odegaard should be. The way we usually complain that Rice off his line too much. Today he was literally in midfield, let alone defense. He was in the midfield, he's so fine. I guess he just got bored because Bilbao are not doing anything at all. But I'm going to give him a 7 out of 10 because he kept a clean sheet. We haven't kept that many clean sheets so far this preseason apart from the AC Milan game. So that is good to get a clean sheet there. Gabriel, I'm going to give him a 7 as well. Great to have him back. He played 60 minutes. I'm really happy to have him back, man. And there's a couple of corner kicks which he won the head, and I was like, yep, we missed this from Gabriel. Any cross that comes into the box, Gabriel is there to head it. If you look at his stats, he had 1 clearance, 1 interception, 3 out of 4 aerial duels, 100% ground duels, 2 out of 3 long passes, 97% pass accuracy. So Gabriel will always be Gabriel, whether it's a half-fit Gabriel or a fully fit Gabriel. I'm going to give him a 7 out of 10. Now, I'm going to rate Saliba, but I'm going to rate the other player who came back as well, and that is Timber. I'm also going to give him a 7 just like Gabriel because this is their first game back. They haven't really played many minutes, and I think both of them are great. Timber overlapped a couple of times. Saka and Odegaard missed the ball. 2 tackles, 1 interception, 1 clearance, 83% pass accuracy, 1 shot off target. He missed 1 big chance. Oh yeah, I've remembered now. Okay, he's the one that missed the big chance. I remember which one now. It was that Gabriel that I'm talking about. It was a cross from Rice, and then Gabriel headed it, and then Timber headed it over the bar, literally right in front of the goal. Yeah, I've remembered it now. So it was not Gyökeres that had the big chance. It was Timber. Yeah, that one he should have scored from that. He was literally right in front of the goal. But otherwise, again, I'm going to give them a leeway, him and Gabriel, because this is their first start back. So 7 out of 10 defensively, I think they're great. And he was up against Nico Williams, a player that we've wanted a long time, and I literally did not see Nico Williams the whole of today. Let's go to Saliba. Now, Saliba is just absolutely exceptional. I'm going to give him an 8 out of 10. The way he's pushing the ball forward, he makes everything look so comfortable every single time. 3 clearances, 2 tackles, 100% ground deals, 97% pass accuracy, 74 out of 76 passes. 5 out of 6 long passes is also incredible, man, from Saliba. And he also scored a penalty at the end of the game as well, a very good penalty from Saliba. So 8 out of 10. I'm not really using the penalties to rate this one, but I'm saying he also added a very good penalty just to top it up. You know, he is a penalty as well. I can also do that. So 8 out of 10 for him. Get that contract done as soon as possible. He also did not commit any fouls at all. So comfortable every single time. 8 out of 10. Calafiori impressed me as well. I should have rated him next to Gabriel and Timber because he also came back today. But I'm going to give him a 7 out of 10 as well, just like the other two. I think he was good as well, pushing forward. In terms of, I know the injuries are frustrating. I know people usually say, you know, Gabriel Calafiori is injured. I saw some people saying sell him. Now, when Calafiori plays, he's really good. If you saw those performances last season against Man City, against Wolves, against PSV in the Champions League, when he's up to it and when he's starting to push forward, he can get you assists, goals, shots. He did make a mistake though. One of those shots, Bilbao had 2 shots. One of them came from a Calafiori mistake. He was trying to pass in the middle and then he lost the ball. I didn't really lead to anything really. So I'm going to give him a 7 out of 10 as well. Maybe if you're giving halves, it would have been a 6.5, but I'm just going to leave it at 7 out of 10. Now let's go to the midfielders. Martins Zubimendi. Oh. Zubimendi, 9 out of 10 for today. What a player. The 9 is I'm giving him an extra mark because he got an assist. Overall, the play, 8 out of 10. And then plus an assist, he gets an extra mark, 9 out of 10. Now, the tackles he's making in midfield, the way he's controlling that first chance that you created for Gyökeres, it came from Zubimendi. Zubimendi was playing a 1-2 with Saka. He went to the right wing, gave another very good through pass to Saka, and then that ended up in the Gyökeres a missed chance in the first half, or the one that was saved, that he kind of fluffed a bit. That came from Zubimendi. And then he made the tackle right before that, and then from that play, we ended up getting a corner that led to the Gyökeres goal as well. And then on top of that, he puts in a very, very good cross for Gyökeres. How am I forgetting Gyökeres scored a goal? How dare me forget Gyökeres scored? Yeah, Gyökeres. The cross for Gyökeres from Zubimendi was absolutely unreal. He was absolutely fantastic once again today. And remember, this is like the first time he's playing next to Rice and Odegaard together, and he makes everything look so easy. Every time he has the ball, I'm like even looking to the side because I know he's not really going to lose the ball. He's very comfortable with it. Then on top of that, I feel like Odegaard is better in terms of tackles and interceptions and defensive work than Zubimendi. But even with that, today did very well in terms of that defensive work and the tackles and interceptions. I think he did very, very, very well and is very, very comfortable on the ball. Martins Zubimendi, absolutely love the performance today. So I'm going to give him a 9 out of 10. That picture from Arsenal is not clear enough, but we're going to just use it there. So for me, I was really impressed by him. In terms of his stats, let me read for you his stats today. He had 1 assist, 94% pass accuracy. He created 2 chances today, 5 out of 6 long passes, 100% cross accuracy as well. 4 out of 5 ground duels won, 100% aerial duels won, 4 tackles, 1 interception, no fouls committed for a defensive midfielder. Those are top-notch numbers. That is what you want to see. That is exactly what you want to see before playing Man United. And you know, people whine about Zubimendi not adapting and Gyökeres not adapting. No. Today was absolutely fantastic from Zubimendi. And last time, considering Nogard was my man of the match last time, and today Zubimendi is my man of the match. Those are the 2 new midfielders, so I'm very, very happy with that. Zubimendi gets a 9 out of 10. Declan Rice is next up. What are we going to give Declan Rice for today? Let's give Rice a 7 out of 10 for today. Again, we know Rice can play way much better than that. Today was just an okay Rice performance. His crosses are still good. One of them almost went in directly. It hit the post. He did have that funny corner kick at the end of the game, nearly the end of the game, where he gave away the ball, but he still came back and recovered the ball. Again, first time we've seen him playing next to Zubimendi and Odegaard, so that is good. But these long passes are good. Saliba, Calafiori, Rice, all of them have like 5 out of 6 long passes completed. And there was a lot of that. In the first half, we were doing a lot of that. Like we were switching, flanks. Like the ball goes to Calafiori and then it moves directly to Saka with the long pass. So that is good. They've been practicing. Those are very good numbers in terms of the long pass accuracy. Rice, once again, Rice today had 5 out of 5 long passes, 100%. 2 out of 5 crosses completed, 1 out of 2 dribble attempts. Ground duels, 1 out of 4. Yeah, we know Rice, that is somewhere that he can definitely do better. 1 clearance. So, yeah, it was just a 7 out of 10 for him. 68 touches of the ball. I'm just going to give him a 7. There was definitely other players who are better than him today. Odegaard, I'm also going to give him the same with Rice today. I'm going to give Martin Odegaard a 7 out of 10. Now, there's times in that game, especially in the second half, there was times he was picking up an interesting position. There was a time where it was Mosquera and Saliba, and in front of them it was Odegaard. Zubimendi was even farther forward than Odegaard, and Ben White was farther forward than Odegaard, and everyone else was farther. Odegaard is basically our third defender next to Saliba and Mosquera. So he's picking up so many interesting positions in that game, Martin Odegaard. He did put a couple of good through passes to Gyökeres as well. He created the chance for Saka. I don't know if they counted it as an assist for Odegaard, but it's the one that gave the pass to Saka for Saka's goal. The movement was okay. I didn't really see anything too wrong with Odegaard today, but yeah, you still expect him when Gyökeres clicks completely in this team and Saka becomes fully fit as well. Yeah, Odegaard is going to create a lot of chances, get a lot of assists, because Odegaard, even in a bad season last season, he was getting like 4 or 5 chances created when he was poor. So if he's doing that to these players that we have right now, he's going to get those. So I'm going to give him a 7 out of 10. Let me take a look at his numbers and see if there's anything I missed. 2 out of 2 long passes. This is really good. Like everyone had like 100% long pass accuracy, 75% pass accuracy, 1 chance created, 2 out of 6 ground duels, 1 tackle. He was fouled once as well. Cross, he didn't attempt any cross today. He lost position 13 times. So just a 7 out of 10, I guess. Odegaard and Rice can definitely do much better than this. If you see these 2 sevens here, it could be a 6.5, no problem. But these 2 sevens here, if Rice and Odegaard perform like 8.5, because this is a 7 and you've won 3-0. If these 2 players take these numbers, if Rice takes this number to where we are used to this number being like an 8 or a 9, and Odegaard creates a couple more chances in a game, yeah, we would be in a better place than even today, because that means more chances and more domination from Rice in midfield. So 7 for the 2 of them. But yeah, I still need to see more from Rice and Odegaard, judging from today's game. Bukayo Saka on the right wing. Oof, another fantastic performance. He played 90 minutes, 9 out of 10, just like Zubimendi. For me, he was very, very good once again. The combination played it's like Saka's been playing with all of these players for a long time. He was combining very well with Gyökeres. He was combining very well with even Zubimendi on the right side. Zubimendi was finding himself on the right side, playing 1-2s with Saka, and playing really well as well with Timber and Ben White, whoever was on the right side. He played 90 minutes as well, so Saka is always going to deliver as always. And on top of that, he got a goal, and on top of that, the assist for Havertz was really good as well, perfectly timed. 1 out of 100% long passes as well. What? Everyone had 100% long pass. 2 shots on target. The first one was one of the easier ones for the goalkeeper to save. 3 out of 5 dribble attempts. That is good. 4 out of 9 ground duels. 1 out of 3 aerial duels. Clearance, tackles, interceptions, none. So I was saying on the watch along, this is what I want to see. I want to see Saka with 3 chances created, 4 shots on target, 2 shots off target, and then 0 clearance, 0 tackles. I don't mind that, because that means he's focused on attacking and not defending. If you look at Salah's numbers every game, sometimes Salah never has any clearance, never has an interception, never has any tackles, never has any block. But if you look at the attacking numbers, that means he never comes back to defend. His work is to stay forward and score goals. That is what you need to do with Saka, because Saka goes forward, back, every time. So that is how he picks up that many injuries, and not that many. That's how you're killing his hamstring last time, because he's going to be needed to defend, and then he plays 90 minutes. So, let's hope that the midfield that we have, Zubimendi and Rice, can cover for him. Tell Saka and Gyökeres, stay forward and do your job. When you give you the ball, score the goal. That's the thing that we need. So 9 out of 10 for Saka. Another brilliant performance. I think he got man of the match against was it Newcastle? I think he got a man of the match in one of those games. I think it was Newcastle or AC Milan. One of them, Saka was man of the match. So 9 out of 10 for him. Martinelli, better than what he was the last 2 games for sure. So I think this is the highest I've given him so far this preseason. 7 out of 10 for Martinelli. We're moving the ball quick in the first half. That is what I wanted to see. He was even combining well with Gyökeres as well. Gyökeres was moving to the left. Martinelli was giving him quick passes. He attempted a couple of good crosses. Let me take a look at his stats. I mean, obviously, once again, if you're comparing Saka and Martinelli directly, you'd be like, oof, there's still a big gap there because we just gave Saka 9. But let's see. Let's take a look at his numbers. One, he got an assist. Martinelli got an assist. Is he the one who assisted Saka's goal? Why am I thought it was Odegaard. I know the ball moved to Gyökeres to Odegaard. I'll need to watch that. Martinelli got an assist. Why don't I remember that? Did the ball hit him or something? Because the ball definitely was from Gyökeres and then to Odegaard. I guess I was too busy celebrating the Gyökeres goal. But apparently Martinelli got an, because it's definitely not the one who assisted Havertz. That was Saka's long pass. And Gyökeres, it was Zubimendi. He's the one who assisted Saka's goal. Why did I forget that? Anyway, it came 1 minute after Gyökeres scored. I guess I didn't really look. He created one chance. He got one assist apparently, according to SofaScore. 1 out of 2 ground duels. He was fouled once. 1 out of 2 ground duel. Let's see. Didn't complete any long passes. 0 out of 1 crosses. I mean, if you look at Martinelli only had 13 touches. Oh, that is interesting. Martinelli also played 90 minutes. He had 13 touches of the ball. That is quite low for 90 minutes. 13 touches. Anyway, I'll rewatch the game again and look at Martinelli. Although in the first half he was good. He was better than what he was the last game. I'm so surprised. I thought Odegaard assisted the Saka goal. Who am I forgetting? Gyökeres. Why do I keep on forgetting Gyökeres? Gyökeres is playing up front, of course, and his rating is going to be, I really loved his performance today, not even just in terms of the goal, everything else. I'm going to give him an 8 out of 10. The hold-up play was fantastic from him. The combination play as well was really good. It's like he's been playing with Odegaard and Saka for a long, long time. He was expecting the pass. He knew where Martinelli was going to be. He knew where Saka was going to be. He did miss the chance in the first half that he should have connected better with. He hit the post in the second half, but his goal was very, very good. And the hold-up play was very good. The runs in behind were very good as well. There's a couple of times he went in behind the defenders and he got to it. So I'm going to give him an 8 out of 10. That is what we want to see. So far, I've actually given him higher than what I've given him. 2 shots on target, 1 shot off target, 1 out of 2 dribble attempts. He hit the post once. He missed 1 big chance. I guess is that the one that he hit the post that they're counting as a big chance, I guess. 1 out of 3 ground duels and 83% pass accuracy. That's good. For his second start, I'm happy with that 8 out of 10. He did. Odegaard was involved in that play, so I guess I thought it was Odegaard who gave the pass. So 8 out of 10 for Gyökeres. Off the bench, Madueke came in at halftime. Madueke really impressed me today. Really, really impressed me, especially with the quick crosses and quick passing, quick movement. Fantastic. I'm going to give him a 7 out of 10. If I was giving Haz, it would have been a 7.5. I was really impressed by him today. And he's played now 2 games in a row on the left wing. SofaScore agreeing with me, they're giving him a 7. 2 out of 3 long passes. He attempted 2 crosses as well. He created 1 big chance in this game. 2 out of 3 ground duels. 1 out of 2 dribble attempts. 1 tackle as well. So that's a good numbers for 45 minutes. I'm going to give him a 7 out of 10. Let's see when he's going to make his first start. But if you have that kind of option off the bench, who's going to increase the pace on that left side, and all of a sudden you're creating 3-4 chances from that left side, and you're moving the ball quick on that left side as well. 7 out of 10 for him. Who else came in at halftime? It was not Ben White. It was let's try this. So Madueke came in at halftime. Madueke went off, and then Calafiori went off as well. Ben White came on. So let's give Ben White a rating. Ben White is putting in a couple of good crosses as well. 7 out of 10 for him as well. For the halftime subs, I think they were good too. Ben White, I'm really happy seeing Ben White playing like this, man. We really missed this Ben White last season. He made 3 clearances. Let's see. 1 out of 3 long passes, 100% cross accuracy. He was even caught offside once. So there's, as I said, there's a point where he was so far ahead. Ben White, Odegaard was like the third defender that we had in that game. So White gets a 7 out of 10. Mosquera, he also makes things look very easy. I was really impressed by Mosquera as well. So I'm also going to actually give him a 7 out of 10 for those 30 minutes. Although Bilbao aren't really doing much in terms of attacking. So what we were looking at here is, the passing ability from these players, and how quickly they're moving the ball. Can they use their left foot and right foot as well, their positioning, because these guys are not really attacking at all. Mosquera 7. MLS, he also came on for around 30 minutes. So I guess a 6 out of 10 for the ones who came on later. 6 out of 10 for MLS. Havertz came on and scored a very good goal. Very, very good. 7 out of 10 for Kai. Hopefully can be finishing like that, because if you have Gyökeres finishing like that and Havertz coming on in the second half to finish like that, we'd be in a very better place. So 7 out of 10 for Havertz. Let me just check Lewis Kelly's stats. They've given him, he got a yellow card as well. 2 out of 3 go-on duels. He was fouled twice. Lewis Kelly is incredible. Even if he comes on for 10 minutes, he's still fouled twice. Kai Havertz, he scored a goal. He had 2 shots on target, 6 touches of the ball, 100% pass accuracy. Those are what you want to see. 6 touches, 1 goal, fantastic. 7 out of 10 for Havertz for that goal. Ethan Nwaneri, he came on. I forgot to mention the penalties from these players. Havertz also scored his penalty. I'm not using that in the rating, but I'm just saying Havertz scored his penalty. Saka scored his penalty as well on top of his goal and his assist. So Nwaneri 6 out of 10 as well. And also Merino, I didn't really get to see them a lot that last time. It's the ball had now slowed down. The player had slowed down. The game had slowed down. So yeah, 6 out of 10 from Merino as well. Am I forgetting anyone? Nope. Atisa for today, because he kept a clean sheet and we won the game, maybe a 7.5 out of 10. Great. Madueke on the left wing worked. Gyökeres up front, giving him 70 minutes. I like that. It worked as well. Fantastic. I guess giving Gabriel and Timber 60 minutes, that was good as well. So 7.5, 8 around that. So yeah, very happy with that. Martinelli assists Saka for the second goal. I need to look for it again. I was too mesmerized by the Gyökeres goal that I even forgot to confirm with the goal assist. If I didn't watch the game again, if I didn't come and do this reaction or didn't check the stats in my head, they got the assist. I was going crazy when Gyökeres scored. Yes, same here. Mustafa says the team intensity was very good. This is what we need on every game. Mustafa from Liberia, thank you for watching. Our team looks promising. Today was a good performance, but let's see though. I guess we probably play another game in behind closed doors before then. Saka scored a goal, but I think overall performance I choose Zubimendi. I agree. Zubimendi was my man of the match as well. Zubimendi defended well. We don't need to miss Patrick, says Kondwani. Saka is the man of the match, says Keshi. Shedrick says Saka, man of the match. Charles says that's the striker we've been lacking for almost 5 years. If he asked Martin Zubimendi about the cross ball, he would be like, I didn't see Gyökeres. Gyökeres came out of nowhere to hit the ball. Yeah, maybe just put it there knowing the striker will just come out of nowhere. Probably, yeah. That was a fantastic header, man. But the winner says Cesar. Well done, Arsenal, says Salan. Great play, the great goal. I read that one already. I'm super happy, man. Today was a good win. Mosquera will grow up to become another Saliba, says Sambo. Or do we actually sign him maybe to, be a replacement for Saliba in the future? Who knows? Zubimendi is world-class tonight holding the midfield. Yeah, if you have a player who's making those tackles, making those interceptions, moving the ball, controlling the play, and on top of that is also getting you the assist as well, then that is the kind of player that you want as well. And Nogard last time was also very good. That is absolutely fantastic. So those are my player ratings. That is the match reaction. We also won the penalty shootout. Let me watch this second goal again. If it decides to load up. I actually thought it was already getting the assist. See, I missed a cap. Great, good game, says Timmy. Thank you. Suleiman also says good game. Yeah, it was Martinelli. It looked like Odegaard. Yeah, Odegaard was involved in the play. That's why I thought it was Odegaard getting the assist. Yeah, it was Odegaard flicking the ball up, and then Martinelli got the touch, and then he passed it to Saka. That's why in my head it was Odegaard, because Odegaard is the one who played the through pass, but Martinelli actually had a touch and passed it to Saka. So yeah, I was right about Gyökeres getting involved and Odegaard being involved as well. And then it ended up to Martinelli. That was good. That was really good. Martinelli could probably have scored it himself, but the goalkeeper came out and Saka scored it. So yeah, Martinelli got the assist and Odegaard was involved in the play as well. So yeah, that's good. 1 week away now from playing Man United. Now we get down to the serious business. Preseason is over now. Now there's no more preseason. Now it's down to, if you draw, you've dropped points. If you win, well done, 3 points. If you lose, that's 7 games to go. So we're playing Man United next week. Let's hope we get the win next week. So we'll start building out the Premier League now from Monday. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Really appreciate it. That was fun. We got to see the new signings performing. We got to see a goal from Gyökeres. We got to see an assist from Zubimendi. A good performance from Madueke. Last time, Nogard was great. Dauman has looked sharp in preseason. So far, so good. That was a good game. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch up with you on the next one.